Hi Truebies! It's Thursday, and I'm Anne. Welcome to the Blood Bank.
I wanna do real bad things with you.
So today I'm going to talk about why I started watching True Blood and what makes me a fan. I started watching True Blood about halfway through the first season because my friend in my photography class had been watching it, and she kept telling me about how awesome it was, what a great plot line, you know, that there were a lot of attractive men in the show, and you know, there's just a really good story, and it was very interesting and well done. But at the time I didn't have HBO, so I couldn't really watch it. So I did the next best thing, and I picked up the first book, and I devoured it in a day. I love books. I eat them. And so anyway, I read it really fast, and I did love it. And so I, got as many of the books as I could, and I just started reading them. And then I started watching the show, and I was very impressed because, they have such a great cast, pretty good writers. It's a very good show, and I was very impressed with how true they were sticking to the book, and even when they didn't, they had the same sense of the book, so it made sense in the world, if you understand that. And so yeah, I've been hooked ever since first season. I'd like to say I'd been through it from the very beginning, but I wasn't. I was there from almost the beginning. Anyway, so that's how I started watching the show. And what makes me a fan? What makes me a fan? Well, I love both the show and the books, because they're the same, but in a lot of ways they're different enough that they're, if you've read the books and you know the plot of the books, you can still watch the show and be surprised. And I guess that's why I've stuck with it, because, even though I know the general plot, it's nice to see it acted out, and every now and then I get a surprise, like Jessica and Hoyt's and their whole plot line. I don't know where that's gonna go, so it's fun to watch, and I guess that would be why I'm a fan. So what I would like you to do is, in the comments down below, I want to hear how you started watching True Blood. How did you hear about it? Why did you start watching it? Why did you stick with it? And what makes you a fan of the series? Because I think it'd be interesting to hear everyone's little story. Alright, that's all for this week. I'll see you next week. Bye!